Good moment, Pivians, people everywhere. This is the last week of May 2018. I'm Bryan Snappy, and you're tuning in to another episode of PIVXpress. Alright folks, so some real quick updates for you this week. I held my hands up for an inordinately long amount of time, but again, you know, it's kind of what I do. I just roll with things. Got a beautiful backdrop for you guys this week. This is actually pretty close to where I live, and it's incredible, and I'm thankful to have like this kind of space. Again, people like various different things. I love being outside in nature, which is of course why I film outside in nature. Partially too because it blends tech and this linear-minded process orientation, blockchain technology, and hopefully for a lot of you sets it into the don't forget that we're human, there's nature, this universe, the world. Keep things in perspective, keep it in balance as always. All right, so speaking of tech, zDEX. I don't have any official updates for you other than I know the developers are working on it. There's rumors on the street that it could be done end of June, at least for testing. But again, that's not official. Do not hold me to that or the developers to that. Just know that they are hard at work at getting that wrapped up and out to the community for all of you. So expect also to start seeing some official write-ups and information about that as well, so you can be informed before it's launched. Speaking of new wallets, again, let us know what you think about the new wallets, from the design to how you like staking and private staking, right? So this is, again, the first time in crypto history you can stake coins privately and earn rewards privately using the custom PIVX Zero Coin protocol, right? So pioneering. It's actually really cool to see. Switching gears a little bit, I don't know if you guys know of the Omni Group. Again, this is not an official endorsement, it's just an observation. They've been putting out a bunch of analytics and reviews of different types of coins. The latest one that came out was about Masternode Coins, and again, it's incredible to see, like, PIVX has got this awesome technology and privacy, right, in the crypto blockchain space. And it's also pioneering and doing really well as far as a Masternode coin goes. So from the ROI that you earn, and it's not too inflationary, and it's also, you know, enough to actually earn back what you're putting in for it. So, you know, again, this is not an official PIVX endorsement. However, the Omni Group does seem to be putting out some very, very solid research looking into just data of coins. Speaking of data as well, I know I mentioned it last week, but it brings up the importance of this. Go take a look at the privacy coin matrix if you haven't. The link will be below as well. Again, in this video, again, this was done by one of PIVX's own, turtleflax, with collaboration from many different coins as well, outlining every single privacy coin out there and just lining it up, right, in a very, very non-biased manner in an attempt to actually just bring transparency to this ecosystem. After all, this is cryptocurrencies, right? So this is blockchain tech. There should be some modicum of transparency, whether it's from the code or from you name it. So go take a look at that if you haven't. All right, some community updates for you. I don't know if you've checked out PIVX Places recently, but the merchants, the adoption rate is growing. Jeffrey's doing an incredible job, as well as 1zD. So Jeffrey's down in South Africa, 1zD's in Cancun. The amount of people and places that are coming on board for PIVX is astronomical. So go take a look at that, as well as the latest updates from one of the sports teams that represents PIVX, the Polish soccer team. I believe took silver in their city, so I forget how many teams there were. I think it was 18 or 20 some soccer clubs. They placed second, and they're also going, I guess it's in the Nike league there. They're actually in the running and going to go for across Poland to compete in the championship. So stay tuned for that. There should be some photos scrolling by. You can read all about them. Again, thanks to those guys for repping purple and PIVX, and for being Pivians yourselves and representing what PIVX is about. So congrats again. All right, so also speaking of adoption, a bunch of other third-party providers have been adding PIVX into their ecosystems. You can take a look at the list below, including Openbazzar. So you can now go onto Openbazzar. Again, this is not an official endorsement. It's available to you, right? So this is the thing about PIVX. we want to become a useful cryptocurrency globally, right? So we already are a useful cryptocurrency. We're still working, as we all are in this space, but PIVX is really pioneering at becoming a global cryptocurrency. So another sign of that, another step forward, places like Openbazzar, where you can actually go on and purchase P2P, peer-to-peer PIVX, right? So again, you can take a look at the list of new sites, exchanges, or third-party providers that have been adding PIVX. There's a lot, don't want to mention them all, but you can go read about them below. All right, lastly, want to bring attention to some more third-party press that's been coming up for PIVX. PIVX was actually named one of the 4 coins to look out for that are completely undervalued, right? So for 2018, some people are calling it their privacy coin of 2018. A lot of third-party news articles are writing about PIVX as it's pioneering privacy and what you can do with a blockchain. So again, go take a look at those, get informed, feel free to share with friends, with family. Again, every little bit that you do helps this entire ecosystem grow, which you're part of as a Pivian. I think I'm going to sign off with that. Again, I love talking about the tech. I love talking about what's going on development-wise. Again, I don't have a ton for you to chew on this week. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. So stay tuned, stay posted, and remember, you're part of PIVX if you so choose to be for however long that you want to be. This entire ecosystem of PIVX as a cryptocurrency, as a community, as a blockchain, as a means to transact in an instant and private manner and then earn rewards privately, it's designed for you and it's designed with you, right? So thanks for being part of this. Thanks for every little bit that you do and spreading the word. And as always, people, keep it purple.